Hello guys, now we learn about contractions in pronunciation. Contractions or abbreviations in English are very common. There are rules and standards that apply in the abbreviation of this word because it's also related to the grammatical structure that has been determined. In this case, the abbreviation in question is when we take two words and condense them into one. For example, did not become didn't. For the first, contractions not. Abbreviations with the word not are common in English is didn't, shouldn't, wouldn't, won't, couldn't, isn't, aren't, wasn't, weren't, haven't, hasn't, and doesn't. Each of the abbreviation is performed before and not, like didn't be it mean did not. However, there are exceptions which are specifically for the word will not, be won't, no, will not, won't have no meaning. Next, the second part. To be and to have contractions. These two sets of contractions go hand in hand because sometimes they have the same abbreviation. For example, she is become she is. She has become she is too. Who is become whose. Who has become whose too. Who does become whose. Next, the third part is let's contraction. The abbreviation let's comes from the words let us. However, it's very rare for the word let us to be pronounced separately. The word let us is pronounced separately only in formal speeches like state, greeting, and oaths of office. However, the abbreviation of the word let does not mean that the word is informal. Previously, if in everyday conversation we say let's do, it means let us, it will sound very stiff. For example, let's go, let's try again, let's wait and see. Next, now we learn modal verb contractions. Contractions can also be performed on modal verbs such as have, worth, serve, curve, might, must. There are two ways to pronounce the abbreviation in question. The first is to do a reduction on the word have to the of at the end of the syllable. However, the consonant sound at must still be heard clearly in the words model, might, and must. Another way to pronounce abbreviated models is to do a reduction and remove the v consonant. This means that the abbreviation must have the vowels go at the end of the word. Must, it means must. Next to the last part, what, had, and the contraction. Not the following abbreviation. In the principle, the abbreviation is the same as the abbreviation for to be and have or has. I would become I had become I usually. To pronounce this contraction, you simply add a consonant sound at, at the end of the word. But for some words, we add it or eight, which also add an extra syllable. So that's my presentation. Thanks for your attention. Goodbye.